It's a roll. Game for the Kings, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. The Bulls are enjoying this break from the road. That's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and they just look sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
Here's Williams, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Kings. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. It's stolen by DeRozan. Levine double team. Knocks it loose. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Fox looking it over. Pass to Herter. Back to Fox. Inside. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Vucevic with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, we're not all going to go down. How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Sabonis. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. And that one's good. Barnes.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
A wide open look here for DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Fox has it in the corner. On the wing, Barnes. Sabonis inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
And Levine puts up a deep three. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Levine's got 9 points. The Kings trailing. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Herter, no good.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a three-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Kings moving the ball around. Here's Sabonis. Rebound by the Bulls. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
.36 seconds left to play here in the first. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Back to Fox. From downtown, that shot off. It's intercepted to the middle. Sabonis, and the layup falls. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
16. The Kings 11.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Tipped away. And here is Fox. He had 15 points last outing. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. It's Jones on the way. Drummond a screen. No good from Dragic. The Kings trail by 7. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And the call will be against Alex Lamb. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Team substitution.
Dragic with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the shot is good. Green's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Over in the corner, Caruso. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's the 3. And no good that time. And the Kings going the other way now. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the 3rd of 7 straight on the road.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago leading by 3. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Sabonis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Herter. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, Herter has great shot preparation, gets excellent rotation on the ball, and has the deep range.
There's Dragic with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Dragic has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bulls. To the inside. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. DeRozan for three. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The tray. Sacramento grabs the miss. Mitchell up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one drops for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Now here's DeRozan. Shoots a fader. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 4. Now a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
That's a cagey decision by going Dragic. No one stops the ball, so he just keeps going.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Levine. He takes it in. And Levine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And stolen by Drummond. Dragic with a wide-open look. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now Fox. And he lays it straight in. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
DeRozan for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DeRozan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. The Kings trail by 12. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
No good on the second free throw. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside, has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The Kings trail by 12. That one goes in. Fox has got his third bucket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
There's Dragic with the three. And again, no good by Chicago. Fox is doubled. It's stolen by Jones. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity for Davis. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 13 points in just this quarter.
That's quick transition from defense to offense. Gorn accelerating extremely well.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Kept alive. And Drummond is right there. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Hard to keep Andre from doing this when he's motivated. One of the league's best at following up shots.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The Bulls leading by 14. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Williams bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Herter on the wing. And here's Barnes for three. Sacramento gets it back. Here's Monk. Back to Herter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Herter's got 5.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Fires for 3. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Bulls leading by 21. Here's Levine. Good work defensively by Holmes. Right side, Fox. Here's Herter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Holmes, good.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Outside Williams. Launches a three. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
At the tip. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Here's Sacramento. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Herter. This one for three. A new 14 for the Kings. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Sacramento ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now Barnes. Stolen by Levine. Got a piece of it.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
Rebounded by Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Sacramento ball.
And here now the Kings. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Down low. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
Sacramento ball.
So it's Sacramento. 15-point game. Barnes outside. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's good from long range.
Showing he can be a primary scorer in this league. Kevin Huerter has been roasting them all night.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. A 3 off the inbound. That shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Down by 12. For 3. Huerter, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Dosunmu. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Dosunmu's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Goran Dragic.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
To the paint, Sabonis with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Pass to Dosunmu. Levine with it. 5 on the clock. And here is Dosunmu. Oh, good on the triple. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
And it's Holmes with the extra effort.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 8. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Chicago calls timeout.
Timeout call.
They're in front by 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution, but let's see out of the timeout.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution, but let's see out of the timeout.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely